Okay, checking out 16 through 20 on the 7th grade MCA packet. Number 16 says Sam can run 12 miles in 3 hours. Which of the following equations represents this relationship? Alright, so we have to be able to take the amount of hours he runs times something to equal 12 miles, or if you want to look at it this way, he runs 12 miles in 3 hours. So how many miles per hour does he run? Well, 12 divided by 3 is 4 miles per hour for every 1 hour. Alright, so you can look at it like that too. But remember, you want to take the amount of hours he runs times something to equal the total mileage, and A represents that. If I take 4 times 3, I get 12 miles. So, a couple different ways to look at that, as always. Alright, number 17. Tina goes shopping and buys 3 pairs of jeans and 2 shirts for a total of $210. If she receives a 35% discount for spending over $200, how much does she pay for the clothes? Alright, here's how I like to do these. She got a 35% discount. I'm going to take 100% minus 35%. So we've got 5 and 6. So she pays 65% of the total price. And what you could do is figure out 35% of 210 and then subtract that amount. This will eliminate the subtraction step. If she's paying 65% of the original price, now I can take 0.65, convert that to a decimal, times 210, and see where we're at. So, at my 0, 6 times 0, 6 times 1, 6 times 2, and then we add these, so 0, 5, 6, 3, 1, and then we move our decimal 2 spots, 1, 2, so $136.50 is how much she will be paying with that discount. Alright, you can do it the other way and see if you get that too, if you prefer doing it the other way. Number 18, a car that originally sold for $17,000 was discounted and now sells for $13,600. What was the percent of the discount on the car? Alright, so first of all, we got to figure out how much they took off of the original price. So I got to take 17,000 minus 13,600. So 0, 0, borrow from the 7, and they took off $3,400. Okay, now we have to figure out how much that is of 17,000. So 3,400 divided by 17,000, and we can do this nifty little trick. So really, how many times does 170 go into 34? And we can go this route here. So after we do that, we should come out to 0.2 actually. So 170 goes into 340 exactly twice. So I guess I didn't need that other 0 there. So 0.2 is the same thing as 20%. So we just multiply that by 100 to get the 20%. Alright. Okay, moving on to 19. Evaluate the following expression. Okay, this is like PEMDAS. Put my multiplication, division on the same level, and addition, subtraction on the same level. We just move left to right once we get to that point. So let's take care of any parentheses. We've got this set right here. 8 minus 6 gives me 2. Alright, parentheses took care of exponents. We do have one of those, 2 to the 2nd power, which is 4. Okay, exponents are gone. Now from left to right we multiply, divide. Now if division would have shown up first, we could still do that, even though the m shows up first in PEMDAS. So I'm going to do negative 11 times 2, negative 22, and then I'm also going to do then 16 divided by 4. Alright, took care of that. Now we add or subtract, so negative 22 plus 4, negative 18. So there we go for 19. And lastly, number 20 for this section. Evaluation, okay, so we're going to plug in the numbers that they give us. H equals 2, R is negative 1. So let's plug that stuff in here first. care of exponents and multiplication. So 2 to the second here is 4, so really we have 5 times 4, which is 20. Plus 15 times negative 1, that's negative 15 times 2 is going to be negative 30. So I could just say minus 30 or plus negative 30, doesn't matter. I like to say negative 11 times negative 1. So this is really going to be plus 11 and then plus 13 at the end. Alright, so here's what we got. We got to go from left to right. So we're going to go 20 minus 30, that's negative 10. And then negative 10 plus 11 is 1. And then 1 plus 13 gets me to 14. Alright, so there we go for 16.